Honey, when I tell you, it's about to go down, y'all. Someone please call 911. Tell them I just got, okay, and I need help. Let me tell y'all what's going on these streets. Whoo! Nolan Wales. Nolan Wales. Okay. Now we all know that Nolan Wales got a stepfather and a mom. Okay, we don't know too much about that father biological side of the family, but honey, I heard they crazy. Okay, honey, they've been trying to hold off Pookie, Shaquika, Junebug, and Ray Ray. Honey, they didn't came to the internet. Okay, they said they are tired. They sick and tired of being sick and tired of the police keep on running around, them hiding the autopsy. We gotta wait to the grand jury. We don't know when the grand jury gonna get here. These clear boys, Wyatt Warren is out here doing internet press, making a mockery of their family member, making all that money off of their family member. And they like, nah, Nolan Wales, he has some hitters in his family. So now they making it known. I got this video, honey. It's been going around the town. And they are saying some stuff on that video. And a lot of people are like, yeah, I want my cousins like that. You know what I'm saying? And then you got some people that are frowning upon this. They feel like this is a mess. This can cause a real war out here in these streets. And I hope it don't. But if it do, I blame Mississippi police because Mississippi police, this is all your fault. If you would have did right, if you would have shut your mouth and investigated properly and found out what really happened to Nolan Wales, that he was unalive and this is a crime, and investigated and find out what's going on in that Triton boat. Did you know they still have not investigated the Triton boat? Okay? And yeah, so Nolan Wales family member, honey, they are too through. They upset at Brandon Tatum getting up there, always pushing that agenda, pushing those white boys like they're victims. And you know what really set their ass off? I tell you what set their ass off, because it would have set me off. Okay. When they started pointing at Nolan Wales' mom, when they started to talk and downgrade Nolan Wales' mom and say it was her fault and try to get those white mega people to attack her, they already attacked her business. I mean, sending her messages, trying to get her fired, trying to get her livelihood taken away from her. She's still a mom. She has other kids out here. You know what I'm saying? And she's just trying to get justice for her son and trying to find answers. But it's like, oh no, how dare you trying to get justice of a black boy dead body answers, especially when it comes against their own. Then what really pissed them off too, besides that, now I want to ask y'all, would have pissed you off if your relative is out here fighting in the mud? She shouldn't have to be fighting in the mud every freaking day. And then on top of trying to get answers, she's been attacked by y'all out there. The white mega crowd are attacking her, using this as political. I mean, this mother is going against billionaires and millionaires, because you guys know it's politics. That's why they got Trump lawyer. Hello. That's why they did an interview with Mega Turning Point, because that's very political. Brandon Tatum. Brandon Tatum is a whole political puppet. Okay? That's why every time you see the boys do an interview, they always wear a certain type of shirt. They always advertising on their hats and stuff like that. It's all a game for them. It's all a gimmick. And they're raising big money. I'm talking about hundreds of thousands of dollars type money, And I cannot blame these cousins for coming out and standing on business. Now, I think they shouldn't have told everybody. You know what I'm saying? I don't think they should have told everybody. And then we got Dr. Umar. He talking about he's going to form a committee because he want to do a 1,000,000-man march in Mississippi, Oceanside, Mississippi. They're going to do a 1,000,000-man march, and they only want the black men there. Women, sit this out. Women, sit this out. Y'all have done enough. It's time for the black men to step up, right? Press 2 if you agree with me. It's time for the black men to step up. This has everything to do with a black young boy, a black child. All right? So grown black men needs to step up and really protect young black boys. Hello, it just makes sense. But Dr. Umar said it's time to start doing a 1,000,000-man march in Oceanside, Mississippi. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know if this is going to conflict with this. Are you guys ready for me to play the video? Because you know, honey, I can talk. Press 3 if you guys ready for me to press that video. I'll put it up here. How y'all doing? Y'all doing all right in here? I'm glad that you guys are here. Get them likes up because we need to push this in the algorithm. Everybody need to know. And yeah, these wires and stuff like that, they need to know. You better slow your roll because Nolan Wales got some family members, cousins allegedly, and they seem to be some hitters. They don't care. They don't care about going to jail. You know these niggas don't care about going to jail. But I think it's stupid for them to put it out on the internet and show their face. They should at least put a ski mask on. You know what I mean? Hell, I would have put a ski mask on and talk my shit, just like the white supremacy. Hello, July the 4th, the same day that Nolan Wales got murdered. Didn't the white supremacy march on the White House? And didn't they all have a damn mask? See, these black boys need to wear masks. And you know what? They were so into their feelings. It just happened in a moment. It wasn't planned. They just got on the camera. They had enough. They saw enough. And when you read in social media and you seeing so many people attack Nolan Wales, and attack the mom, it triggered them. You know, they probably was drinking a little bit. I don't know. But they got on that camera and they started going off. Okay? They started going all the way off. I was like, whoa, this can get kind of funky. And I just hope the white mega people don't take that clip and try to run with it. Because you know how they do. They'll take the clip, edit the clip, and then push, like Nolan Wales' mom is trying to push her goons to create violence, to create diversion and diversity and all that bullshit. But that's not what it was. You know what I'm saying? They started this shit once they decided that Nolan Wales could possibly drown. Once they started putting out there that Nolan Wales was on them sugar boogers. Do y'all remember that? Press 2 if you remember when the white mega made Brandon Tatum say that Nolan Wales was on them sugar boogers. And Brandon gonna say, I bet you when the autopsy come, you gonna see that shit was in his sugar boogers. I mean, that sugar boogers was in his system. And then he gonna say, yeah, he know the dealer. He said he talked to the dealer. Remember that? Uh-huh. Yeah. Everything they got over there is just fake, honey. It's just fake and lies. Okay, it's rigged. All right, well, let me play the video, y'all. Let me play the video. Let me know if you guys can hear it, okay? Now, this the cousin. Now, do they resemble? You know, his name look like his name is Craig. I don't know his name, but I'm gonna call him Craig for right now. He look like a Craig. Look at it. Breaking news. Nolan Wales' cousin speaks out. We pulling up right to the lake right now. Oh shit. Ooh, they should pull up the Bart house first. Bart, they want your head, nigga. Bart, ooh, they coming for you, Bart. Uh-oh. And you know, man, they cannot fight a black man. Okay? They gonna, man, and I don't know how this gonna go, y'all. Cause these brothers don't look like they're ready to talk. They want some action. Okay? Yeah, they I hope they ask and swim. Ooh, I hope they ask and swim. Y'all fucking with that water. And you know what they trying to say about us black folks? We can't swim. Now I ain't gonna lie, I can't swim. But save my life, I can't swim. I'm not gonna fuck around with no water. But these niggas said they ready to pull up to the lake. I'm not pulling up no lake. I'm too scared. I'm like, nah, they gonna set my ass up. They gonna have the alligators ready. Okay, for some funyang, nigga young. I don't know. All right, so y'all ready? Okay. Listen up. Listen up, y'all. Listen up. Yeah, this is new. Look, yeah, it's new.
Y'all, we Nolan Wales cousins, and they got us fucked up, bro.
You hear that? Press one if you heard it's Nolan Wales' cousin. I got this video over there at Willie D. I was because I always on Willie D channel, and he just put it up there. So I was like, uh oh.
We finna head up there right now to the lake to see what the fuck going on, cameras and all.
Oh my God. And you see that man in the background, he's so hurt right now. He's crying. He's breaking down. You know, he can't even put his face in the camera because he's hurting right now. Oh my God.
Fuck going on, my niggas? Y'all think y'all just finna be doing that shit?
Okay, he cussed a little bit too much for me though. You gotta stop all that cussing now. This YouTube.
That's your game, nigga. Fuck. Ain't no game, nigga. Nigga, y'all think we playing? Y'all thought I was by myself? Nigga, no, we up there. Fuck. Kinfolk back there, fuck. Kinfolk.
Okay, he cussed too much, y'all. I can't do this. He cussing too much. He cussed. I'm going to fast forward. Maybe he slow down off that cussing. That cussing ain't going to do nothing.
Fuck, and that's Joker. He my...
Okay, hold on. I'm hearing some laughter. What's so funny? Oh, they said the date is of last month. Well, honey, it's new to me. I just saw this shit, okay? Press 1 if this your first time seeing it. Press 9 if you've seen this before. This is my first time seeing this, so it's new to me. So what happened to the cousins? Are they still alive? I've been hearing a lot of people got disappeared in Mississippi. A lot of people are hanging in trees. Are one of them hanging in the goddamn tree? Can you guys find out what happened to Nolan Wales' cousin? Because I haven't heard from them. They might be in a tree somewhere. You know what I'm saying? Can y'all please check on Nolan Wales' cousins? Who? Please. Because he might be dead. Might be missing. Who knows?
Finna go crazy on y'all. Stop playing. Feel me? Fuck.
They cuss too much.
The 40s, not the 30s, nigga.
Oh, God. I can't even listen to it because all that cussing.
Oh, my nigga, the lesson on.
You pull up on me and made nigga drop the niggas. Why you keep putting me on camera?
My fault, bro. My fault. Nigga. But fuck that.
Yeah, they cuss too much. I'm a Christian. So, you know, being a Christian, it hurts my ears to hear all that profane talk, and it shouldn't be. But this is a video. If it's old, it's just starting to get its round, and it's going its round.
National News, TMZ, CNN, ABC News, Fox News, CBS News, all over Instagram, all over YouTube, all over TikTok, nigga. No, I'm saying we finna crash out.
Fuck the niggas that did that gonna see that?
Nigga, they finna see us. What you mean?
From the shoulder. From the shoulder.
Yeah, fuck that.
They cuss too much. I get, and they in Memphis too. They are in Memphis, y'all. Yeah, I'm sorry. I cannot play the full video because all that profane language, and it just hurts my ears to have to bear witness to hear that. And I know some of you guys can't take all that cussing. I know I can't. My heart can't take all that. You know, I'm so fragile. I can't allow my ears to hear all that. It hurts my soul. So yeah, this is what's going on out here in these streets. So what do you guys think about it? Do you guys think that Nolan Cousins has a right to feel this way? Press 2 if you feel like they have a right to feel this way. Press 7 if you feel like they're going about it the wrong way. All right. Comment, let us know your thoughts. Oh, I tell you, Willie D said this is ridiculous. You know, I think he feels like this might be a whole joke. Like they should not be doing this. Ooh, I tell you. A lot of people are saying too. And I know I asked you guys to press a number, but I'm getting of age. And I forgot what I forgot what number I said. What was two again? What was two and what was seven? I don't even damn know. Right now, I don't know if I'm dealing with arm timers, but I'm just seeing all these twos. I'm like, what was two again? I can't even tell you what was two. No, they can feel, but they sound like trash. Oh, okay. Well, I like when y'all text better anyway, versus me trying to guess what the hell I just asked you. I know I told you to pick a number, but just like that, I forget. Um, Two, they have the right to feel. Okay, thank you, moderator. Hell, yeah, they have a right to feel that way, and they're expressing it. And you know, a lot of times, black men they don't express how they feel, but these black men they got in. That the third one with the dreads, it seemed like he was kind of scared. He didn't want his face on that much, and I don't blame him. I don't think he should have his face on either. You know, but yeah, a lot of people feeling some type of way about this. I wish the streamers would feel some type of way. I wish Casa Not would feel some type of way. I wish the DDG they can get on this internet and they can talk about bull crap, about who dating who and who gay. But when it comes to real situations, dealing with their blackness, dealing with their manlyhood, because they took him out, he's a black and he's a man, so it could have been them. You know, it's one of their brothers. They're silent, just like that 50 Cent. He can talk about any and everything, but he can't make a documentary on this, huh? He can. Why can't he make a documentary on all these black bodies that's been showing up in Mississippi? Don't y'all think that'd be nice? Press 5 if you think 50 Cent should make a documentary about the dead bodies in Mississippi that is piling up in 2026. But see, he won't do that because he done sold out. He done sold his soul. All these celebrities, they can sit up here and talk about all this bull crap, but when it comes to real situations dealing with young black boys, young black men in America that's being taken away, when it comes to homicide, for whatever reason, when it comes to homicide and when it comes to racial issues, they're quiet as a mouse. But they can talk all this gay shit. They can talk all this man and woman shit. But when it comes to the real important stuff that matters, that's life or death, they're so quiet. And I think that is by design. I think they are quiet because the people that's ahead of 50 Cent and the rest, they control them. They ain't nothing but puppets with a whole bunch of money. That's all they are. They don't have a voice for themselves. They ain't nothing but puppets. Well, Tyler Perry, I wouldn't say that because Tyler Perry, he did give some money. Tyler and Kaepernick gave some money. They donated. But hell, y'all don't care for Tyler Perry that much. Y'all don't even see Tyler Perry as a man. Why don't you have that stand on for black men? Okay? The ones you look up to, the one you hold as a top tier. Y'all know y'all don't look at Tyler Perry as top tier, so I don't even know why y'all keep bringing his ass up. But he did the best he could do, and I thank him for that. The people that y'all look up to as top tier, Denzel Washington. Now, why he's so damn quiet? Why Denzel is quiet and he's a Christian? Who else? Now, D.L. Hughley been talking. Shout out to D.L. Hughley. Shout out to Don Lemon. You know, it's a lot of black men that's been talking. But when it comes to the rappers, that's who I'm getting on, these damn rappers that y'all love so much. The rappers are quiet. Well, okay, they said Denzel Hughley is a what you say here? He's a pastor. That's it. Okay, what about all the pastors? Jesus, why don't they talk about racism in church? Huh? Why they don't talk about racism in church? But I think some do. I'm not sure. Do they do? Okay, I don't know. Press 7. Do your church talk about racism in y'all church? Press 7 if they do. Racism in your church. Do they talk about that? Press 7. You're not going to make it to heaven if you're a racist. Okay, do they talk about that? But yeah, the church ain't the church supposed to be the protector of the community? Don't the church supposed to be the leader of the community? So the church should lead in the Ocean Springs, Mississippi, Million Man March for Nolan Wales, a black brother. And you know what I want to see? Do you guys remember that original Color Purple? Because I didn't see the new Color Purple. I wasn't interested in watching the new Color Purple, but I liked the original Color Purple. So remember that thing? Lord, and then it does me something. God is trying to tell me something. Maybe God is trying to tell me something. And you know how she walked and all those people followed her and she went into that church? That's what I want to see in Oceanside, Mississippi. I want to see a whole bunch of black men, all black men. And I want to see y'all in suits. Even if it's hot, I don't give a damn. And I want y'all to be walking and singing a gospel hymn. Ain't that nice? In the middle of the street on Ocean Springs. That's what I want to see. Yes, okay. And justice. I want to see y'all have some signs. Yes, I do. Yes, I do. And it's going to be a protest and a peaceful protest. Amen. And it's going to be history, having all those black men suited and booted, you know. Wouldn't that be nice? Press 9 if that'd be nice. That'd be nice. Yeah. Yeah. Ooh. Somebody said it's 2026. Church ain't shit these days. Baby, I'm not going to argue with that because you know you're right. Ooh, you know you're right, honey. I'm not going to argue with that. Yes, that'd be so nice, but could it happen? Yes, it could happen. If more black men would stand up for Nolan, Ben Crump is doing his job. Al Sharpton is doing his job, and I commend those black men. They dealing with a lot of hell. They dealing with a lot of heat, and they're older. Ben Crump and Al Sharpton, they of age, and it's so sad that 50 Cent can't help them with some money. 50 Cent, he loved to be on this internet running his mouth like a female, but not on the right stuff because he's selfish. Eminem, a white man, will help before 50 Cent. That should let you know everything. But hopefully more younger, black men will speak up. Wouldn't it be a good thing? Sky Sanat and I Speed show all these young black boys that have the whole world in their hands because black men are so influential. And you see, black, they don't need a cheat code because black got so much against them. When it comes to the young white boys, they be having the system in their back pocket. They be knowing the president and knowing this. Black people don't know nobody. Their parents don't know nobody, but they gravitate them. And that is not a coincidence that the whole world gravitate towards black people. It's a gift. You are the chosen one. It's a light in you, honey, that people cannot deny. And I believe that when they see black people have a light in them, the white system controls it. They want to be its puppet master. And that's why you see these streamers and stuff don't talk about it because they done sold their soul to walk a fine line, not to talk about racism or racial situations. I mean, this Nolan Wales kid, he's 18 years old. I'm old as hell. I would think more young people would be involved because, hell, he's y'all age. That's your generation. Why aren't y'all standing up for your generation? Shit, we're going to be gone in a minute and it's going to be up for y'all. And y'all up here blind as ever. So, honey, I feel like more young black people need to speak up. I think we need, and you see what the white people doing. See, the white people had Charlie Kirk, remember? And what was he doing? Grooming the young people, right? They was pushing the young boys to be a part of this ideology of white supremacy. And I believe that played a part in Nolan Wales' death. They've been gassing these white boys up to feel like, hey, if these black boys are dating these white girls, it is our duty as a white head leader to put these black boys in their place. And they talk about history, but they don't talk about history like you talk about history. They talk about history like it was an honor, like that was the good times. That was make America great again. That was make Mississippi great again. And that's when everything had an order. We used to run these streets. You know, a black person will walk by, black boy put his head down, black boy wouldn't even think about looking at our women. You know, now we got these black boys looking at our women, feeling comfortable to disrespect us right in front of our face and doing all this. And these women are brainwashed by these black boys' influence on social media and sports. They can't stand it. It's been plenty of white boys coming out here, white men come up here and say they can't stand it. Plenty of white men that even say they happy that they did that. And all of them say it have to do with that damn Katie. It has to do with they were jealous of Nolan Wales and Katie, you know? And that's just what it is, because they look at white women, and I'm so sorry, white women, y'all have to go through this, but they look at white women as their property. That is why, did y'all know they're trying to take away women's rights right now? They are even getting women out here and turn around USA, whatever the fuck you want to call that, and they're telling women, you know what? I don't want to vote anymore. I want my husband to vote for me. It should be a man voting in the household. That is how crazy they are. They are already trying to push a national abortion ban. Now, remember in the beginning, they wasn't talking about a national abortion ban. They lie, and I don't know why the hell you believe them. They lie. Read your history. They've been lying since they brought her ass over here on the damn boat. That's all they do is lie, scheme, scam, and steal. That's all they do. And something wrong with you to believe they have changed, because they ain't gonna change and they ain't gonna never change. They already paranoid. Hell, they feel like they're going to lose control of America. They feel like them goddamn Mexicans are going to overbreed America. They're going to get into politics. They're going to outvote them. And they're going to be more influential and more powerful than the white man. That's why they got to kick these asses out. And that's why they got to do all this diversion and shit. It's about power and control. And if you think it's anything different, something is wrong with you. You are the sheep that they are counting on you to be uneducated. Okay, and into your feelings, okay, and drinking the Kool-Aid. Woo, honey. What are y'all saying in these streets? Make sure y'all get the likes up for me, honey. I feel bad you approve abortion. Well, I don't feel bad that I approve abortion. First of all, it's not up to me to approve. You know why? Because it ain't my body. It's not my body. It is not my body. Hello? It's their choice and their body, and God gave them a choice, and God gave them that. Okay, so you cannot take that away from them. You get mad at me all you want to. I don't give a damn. What does it make? You know, you need to focus on yourself and get yourself together, honey. Ooh, okay. It says, ask your assassin more one by one. Let me put these comments in here so I can see what's going on. Always L trains in the city. They are watching us, sending out the martial artist juju. You probably right. Now I don't know nothing about no goddamn martial arts and shit like that, but I know the KKK. And you think they're gonna give up on the KKK? Hell no. It's power. The KK was powerful. They're just gonna rechange the name because right now it's not as political good right now. But trust me, that's why they got to bring the Andrew Tates, and that's why they got to bring up. And these are all pedos. These are all pedos, known pedos. And you see how they get a pass. You see they don't give a damn about these pedos. You see they're gonna always have these pedos back. And that's why I say America don't give a damn about no damn pedo. A lot of y'all don't give a damn about no pedo. Y'all have outrage. Oh my God, I'm so mad. That's just disgusting. Well, mother effer, why do you have women in your family that have been touched and you ain't do shit about it? Why you got women in your family that's been touched and they don't even feel comfortable telling you? They don't even have a safe space to tell you the damn truth because you so up the person that did it behind that if the woman would tell you, you wouldn't believe her. Oh no, Billy would never. Billy would never. Now you just lying about that. Billy would never. See? Uh-uh. Whew. Uh-uh. I tell you what, they need to paint the city red. Ooh, ooh, LaShonda, girl. That's what they want to do. They want to paint the city red. What you know about that, girl? What you know about that? Listen, I was trying to speak in code. Because, I don't think a lot of people that's not hip, they're going to be like, paint the city red. Okay, I don't get it. Is that some type of LGBT painting colors? You know what I'm saying? But if you hood, you know. If you hood, you know what I mean. Okay. I was trying to be kind of cognito when I said that. Oh, we did it once. We shut it down. Please stop. Totally different generation. We not going anywhere on God. I know that's right. We're not going anywhere, but honey, if they can have their way, they're going to force us back on that damn boat and ship us back to Africa. Okay. It's good to know people background, what skills they have. We focus on the wrong stuff. Well, what should we focus on? I don't want you to just tell us we're focused on the wrong stuff. I want you to be more articulate. I want you to say, this is the bad stuff that we seem to get distracted by. And this is the stuff that we need to put more attention on. When you are talking and you saying, we shouldn't be focused on this, we should focus on that. That's so vague. I mean, you lose your opportunity to really express yourself when you're so vague. And oftentimes people are not going to question you. They're not going to say, well, what you mean by that? Because I'm going to question you. I question everybody. I want to, what the hell? What? It says wrong. KKK are stronger than ever. They no longer wear the sheeps. They are in business suits governing our world. I believe that, Caroline. I believe they're stronger than ever. I believe they got a whole bunch of money. I think the times where they were quiet, they were pretty much getting their money up. They were pretty much planning in different areas. And if you look at a lot of hate groups, they hide in a different churches. It's this thing that kind of exposed some of the groups because, of course, they're not going to get all of them, but they expose some of these hate groups and they're in different states and city, and a lot of them hide out in churches. But that's history. Hate has always hid behind Christianity, meaning that they use Christianity as a front because they know so many people are sheep. Once you say you're a Christian, people guards go down. They think you identify like them, you're one of them. And meanwhile, you're just using Christianity as a weapon to wield control. And sheep people that are believers, they are sheep minded. So they don't see it coming. They're easy to be manipulated. I mean, Trump even said it. He said, if I will ever run, I will run to under a Republican Party because they are very sheep. They're easy to manipulate. And that is true. And, we see he's getting what exactly he wants pretty much, so there's that. It says Christians don't hate for the majority. I think you need to look at your history. Christians have a lot of blood on their hands. Do you guys know about the Christians and the Catholic wars over in England? Press two if you guys know about the Catholic and the Christian wars where they were killing each other left and right. Do you guys know about the Christians and the Muslim wars that they were killing each other left and right? I mean, these are not very nice people. And now you have pastors in the white mega, they're preaching. They're like, God is not nice. God is a rage, so all that. So, but history tell us, the Christians that identify as Christians, they were the ones that used Christianity to enslave Black people. The Pope even came out recently, I believe it was earlier this year, and he said that he and the Christians apologized for their hand in slavery because they had to get permission from the Christians because Christians and religion is all about power, it's all about control. They got their blessings to take over every country and every city and everything. They said, if they are not Christian, then you have the right to take over and to kill them, to dominate them. You have that right. God gave you that right. So they use God as a weapon and as an excuse to destroy so many innocent lives. So I think you really need to do your research when it comes to religion. All right. Yes, yes, yes. That's why we gotta stay. Yeah. History. Miss, what's going on with Africa right now? I don't know. I'm not in Africa. I'm not an African, so you can't ask me shit about Africa. Okay? I don't know. And I don't want to know nothing about no Africa because I'm not African. I don't know what's going on in China. I don't know what goes on in Russia. I don't know. Shit. I'm trying to figure out what's going on in America. I don't know what's going on in America. How do you expect me to know what's going on in Africa and we don't even know what's going on in America? America don't even know what's going on in America. Hell, America is enough to try to keep up. Well, Melissa, we just agree to disagree. How about that? Okay. We just gonna agree, disagree. Okay. You should watch that new thing going Tiki Taki. What was it? 20 Christians versus the New Age. Okay. Yeah, watch that. All right. Well, I'm gonna get on out of here. And I see if I can bring some more information. I'm gonna be looking around to see if I see some new outlets. And I'll let y'all know what's going on. But they are saying that Nolan Wales family is coming out, speaking out. I got this information from Willie D. Willie D just posted this video 3 hours ago. He talked about it. And I'm always who watched Willie D? Press 7 if you watch Willie D. I'm always watching Willie D. I watch Willie D a lot. I watch Big Keish a lot. I don't know if I'm pronouncing his name right, but it's BIGGKIISH or something like that. Yeah. But yeah, all right. Well, shit, if you watch Willie D, then you know he talked about this 3 hours ago. All right, y'all. Well, love you guys. I'm going to get on out of here.